Good morning, everyone. So, I'm live here again, and today I want to talk about something very different. Some of the principles which are very, very important for a healthy life, for a fruitful life, and for the life which we actually want to manifest. The first and foremost principle, which I realized now in my 30s, is that it's okay to be different. It is definitely okay to be different, and it is okay to think differently and to behave differently. People, when I go to my childhood days and when I was in school, so I was a different kid. I used to behave differently. I used to think like how things can be implemented. How why am I different? Like why don't I think like that boy thing. So eventually, when I went to college, I tried to modify my behavior accordingly, and but then eventually I realized that when you are different, you are made different by God. So you need to enjoy and actually acknowledge your potential. So, if you are in a male body and you have the emotions which are related to your true self, which is like you are very emotional, you are very fatherly or motherly figure. So it means that you are destined to go into a kind of profession which provides you with the kind of emotions to feel about others. So be it male or female, everybody has the emotions, but our society is such that we do not acknowledge the emotions which are felt by male counterparts. So the first and foremost thing which you should always remember, just be comfortable in your skin. Whatever God has created you, just be there, and you should enjoy, and you should try to inculcate more things into your own skin. You're different, everybody is different, everybody has different attributes, and those attributes which are positively imbibed in your personality, they should be groomed. Then the second principle, which is very, very important, that health is important rather than numbers. What do you mean by that? Suppose we are thinking that as per our height, we are overweight, or as per our height, we don't have the required weight. So the only thing which is important is health. A person might be having the weight as per the height, or the attributes as per the height, the fat and whatever, protein, vitamins and all, but the person might not be healthy. He might be going through a lot of health issues. And the second person who is overweight, even if the person is overweight, the person is very healthy. So it is very, very important to incorporate very healthy habits, which are yoga or meditations or some kind of gym. So it is very, very important to incorporate those healthy habits in your daily routine. So the second principle which I understood, that health is important rather than numbers. The third and most important principle which I imbibed, that your physical health is important, but your mental health is also very, very important. What do you mean by mental health? The emotions you feel, the kind of reactions you give to people when you are stressed, the kind of emotions are which are overwhelming when you go through some kind of depressive thoughts, and how your health changes your behavior pattern, how your mental health actually transforms your healthy body into unhealthy self. So it is very, very important. If you are going through some turmoil, you're going through some depression, as we go to a kind of a doctor, if we are having fever, so if we are having some depressive thoughts which are constantly coming, we should go and see a psychiatrist or psychologist. It is very, very important. I realized this. I was going through a turmoil. Everybody goes through a turmoil, but you go and see the therapist. You go and have a conversation with your family, with your friends, with the therapist, with the psychiatrist, and get yourself meditation or medications. So that is very, very important. That how you acknowledge that actually you have some mental health issues. So it will give you a perfect mental health and a perfect physical health based upon your yoga and your exercise. Then the fourth principle, which is very very important, to understand that the work which you are doing, are you enjoying that work? I actually, when I was in my 20s, I used to frequently, had a fight with my bosses, and I used to change my job. I changed 5 6 jobs in a span of 10 years, which is kind of very very high rate in IT. Then eventually I realized that what I actually want to do, right from childhood, being bullied, and a lot of stress, and lot of things were happening around, so maybe my inner child was not nourished enough. And now in my 30s, I realized that what I need to be more creative. I need to help the society. I need to help the people who actually need it, and in return, I don't want anything from them. So this is very very important, that you go out and you do whatever you want to. It doesn't mean that we will leave the job which we are currently working on. Leaving the job is not an option, but yes, over the weekend we can do the creative activity. We can do some self-service. We can do self-caring activities. We can do go out and work with the kids. We can just educate them based upon your whatever you want to do. If you want to learn music, learn the music. If you want to go in the on the concerts, go and attend the concerts. That is very very important. So the first point which I talked about is being comfortable in your skin. Second point is being healthy doesn't mean that you're overweight or you are underweight. What you need to do, the simply basic health techniques and basic health attributes should be acquired. Mental health is very very important. And then work, whatever you are doing, you should enjoy doing it. If you are doing a job, enjoy doing it. If you are doing something else, social service or some kind of other creative activities, enjoy doing it. Work should not be a kind of force to you. So ultimately, whatever happens through your work, through your health, through your mental health, through your kind of emotional health, everything is imbibed into a healthy living. And the fifth point, which is important, is our relationships. In relationships, I have realized the key is the communication. We do have relationship with friends. We have relationship with our spouse, with our girlfriend, boyfriend, and during that relationship, I have realized that the only thing which is lacks the relationship, and like the essence of the relationship, is the communication. So that is very very important, that you communicate well. Whatever emotions you are feeling, just communicate directly to your counterpart in your relationship. It kind of tells the person that how exactly the person need to modify the behavior, and what are the patterns you need to change to make it a successful relationship. Then the last and most important point is, only material gain will not bring you happiness. The happiness, which is your own creation, that comes from within. You need to imbibe that happiness. You need to actually generate that happiness from within, by inculcating these healthy habits, be it emotional health, be it mental health, be it emotional quotient, or be it doing meditation, be it going out with friends, be it you're watching a movie, even having a cup of tea. Whatever you feel like doing, do it with full passion. Be it work, be it home, be it friends, be it family, be it your kids, be it yourself. And that is very very important. If you will inculcate these kind of principles in your daily life, you will definitely have a blessed living. Thank you so much, guys. Today I wanted to do something different, so I came up with this idea of sharing these basic principles, what we call happiness quotient principle, or happiness key to happiness. So try thinking on these lines. They might not resonate with you, but you definitely can get few things from this video, and which will be helpful for everybody. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Good morning.